What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. As y'all see right there, there's multiple reports coming out that YouTube sensation turned professional boxer Jake Paul has now decided to call it quits as far as him stepping in the ring and being a professional boxer after what took place this past Friday when he took on Olympic gold medalist, two-time unified heavyweight world champion, British superstar, first ballot Hall of Famer once he retires, Anthony AJ Joshua, to which Jake Paul got knocked down multiple times. He realized, his eyes lit up like a light bulb the moment he got in the ring. He understood at the weigh-in at the press conference. Really, it started settling in. Jake Paul, he had an extremely large ring, 22 by 22 foot ring, so that he can maneuver and run around the ring and avoid Anthony Joshua, throw wild leaping hooks every now and then and try to catch Joshua, which he did. But at the end of the day, he quickly realized that AJ has been doing this for his entire life. And Jake Paul started doing this after becoming a YouTuber, right? And so Joshua in the sixth round ended up knocking Jake Paul out, shattering his jaw, breaking it in multiple areas, and knocking 7 teeth out of Jake Paul, right? Jake Paul had to have immediate surgery. Jake Paul understood in the sixth round, and Anthony Joshua was letting up. You can clearly see Anthony Joshua wasn't trying to let him have every ounce of his power, right? He was trying to give him grace. He wanted to knock him out, but he didn't want to eternally hurt him, right? He just wanted to send a message. And there was times where he had the opportunity. Jake Paul was dropping to his knees. He was, holding on as much as he could, tackling Anthony Joshua 3 times in the fight, doing anything he could to survive. But as you fatigue in the sport of boxing, that's the worst thing that can happen, because now defending yourself is not so easy. And he ended up in a corner and he got clipped with a straight right hand. And if Anthony Joshua would have landed as clean as he wanted to, Jake Paul would have been brutally knocked out. So Jake Paul has faced the likes of Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. He faced, Anderson Silva, Tyron Woodley, Tommy Fury, who's a boxer. He lost that fight. But he started calling out the Tank Davises, the Canelos. He started feeling like he can compete against these dudes. And because he got the financial backing and the support from Netflix, he started feeling like he could do these things, with stipulations, right? Like this fight, they had on 10-ounce gloves, which is real gloves, but it was 8 rounds, 8 2-minute rounds, right? So he started feeling like he could survive, and reality set in. Now, after the surgery, he said, I'll be back in 10 days, give me Canelo Alvarez. He's trolling, but reality in his brain, you can see he's understanding this ain't a good look. I can get seriously hurt, which you can. The truth of the matter is people lose their lives in the sport of boxing every single year. Every single year. There's fighters that lose their life in the sport of boxing. It's that brutal. And he understands now what he's up against. Now, I still think he'll do celebrity boxing, situations with guys, MMA fighters, low-level boxers, things of that nature. I don't think he's going to completely call it quits. But I think he's coming to an understanding that when you're talking about Canelo Alvarez, Canelo would have seriously hurt him. The reason Canelo would have seriously hurt him is because Canelo don't like him. Anthony Joshua is way more moderate. He's way more moderate, right? He's way more passive and thankful and shaking your hand and we both won and he's that. Canelo ain't that. You put Canelo in there with Jake Paul, he's going to feel like the audacity. And Canelo's going to cut the ring off a lot better than Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua has extremely slow feet and he's a heavyweight, right? He's a lot more predictable. Canelo punches, you ain't going to see them at all. And he's gonna be in your chest all night. He don't have the quickest feet, but he got a lot quicker feet than Anthony Joshua. He's not as big, but he's built like a bulldog. That could get ugly for Jake Paul. So I think over time he'll come to his senses and he'll come to the, he's a troll. He wants to troll. He makes money. He's eventually going to come to the point where he'll be like, you know what? I could do it. Let me go back and try it. He's going to continue to fight. It's just right now, I think at that highest level, he ain't trying to do that yet. Build yourself up. There's levels for a reason. Period. And I'm not surprised. But let me know what y'all think, man. Drop a comment in the comment section. He's now 12 wins, 2 losses, no draws, 7 wins by way of knockout. You don't play boxing, period. But let me know what y'all think, man. I think he's a novice. I think he's a good boxer. I think he should just compete on his level, still promote women's boxing and boxing MVP promotions and still promote boxing. And you can still be the main event because you are the guy, right? But just fight on your level of fighters until you build yourself up, period. You got experience now. Build yourself up. It ain't about wins and losses with him because he's already super duper rich. So it ain't about losing money. So build yourself up and compete in the sport. But let me know what y'all think, man. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.